Which of these drugs is not derived from a plant source? A. Morphine. B. Penicillin. C. Insulin. D. Digitoxin. The correct answer is C. Insulin, while initially sourced from animal pancreas, is now primarily produced through recombinant DNA technology. Morphine comes from opium poppy, penicillin is from the Penicillium fungus, and digitoxin is from Digitalis. What is the botanical source of pale catechu? A. Quercus infectoria. B. Encaria gambir. C. Cinnamomum camphora. D. Papaver somniferum. The correct answer is B. Pale catechu, also known as gambir, is extracted from the leaves and twigs of Encaria gambir, a plant belonging to the Rubiaceae family. Which of these compounds is found in shark liver oil and is crucial for its medicinal benefits? A. Vitamin A. B. Vitamin C. C. Emetine. D. Morphine. The correct answer is A. Shark liver oil is a rich source of vitamin A, essential for vision, growth, and immune function. It does not contain vitamin C, emetine, or morphine. Which part of the clove plant is used medicinally? A. Dried ripe fruit. B. Leaves. C. Roots. D. Dried flower buds. The correct answer is D. The dried flower buds of the clove tree, Syzygium aromaticum, are the part used for their aromatic and medicinal properties. What is the main chemical constituent of Calamus known for its potential toxicity? A. Acrin. B. Acera. C. Cineal. D. Menthol. The correct answer is B. Calamus contains acera, a volatile oil component that has been linked to potential carcinogenic and neurotoxic effects. What is the traditional use of the blistering beetle Cantharides? A. As an analgesic. B. As an aphrodisiac. C. As an anti-inflammatory. D. As an antipyretic. The correct answer is B. Cantharides, due to the presence of cantharidan, has historically been used as an aphrodisiac, though its use is now considered dangerous due to its toxicity. Which type of resin is benzoin classified as? A. Oleoresin. B. Gum resin. C. Balsam. D. Oleogum resin. The correct answer is C. Benzoin is a balsam, which is a type of resin that contains a high proportion of benzoic or cinnamic acid. What is the main alkaloid found in Ephedra species, known for its bronchodilatory effects? A. Ephedrine. B. Morphine. C. Caffeine. D. Quinine. The correct answer is A. Ephedra contains ephedrine, an alkaloid with sympathomimetic properties, used as a bronchodilator and decongestant. What is the source of cochineal, a natural red dye? A. Dried insect bodies. B. Plant roots. C. Mineral deposits. D. Seaweed extract. The correct answer is A. Cochineal is derived from the dried bodies of female cochineal insects, Dactylopius coccus, which feed on cacti. Which of these insecticides belongs to the organosulfur compound category? A. DDT. B. Lindane. C. Carbaryl. D. Parathion. The correct answer is C. Carbaryl is an example of an organosulfur insecticide. DDT and lindane are chlorinated hydrocarbons, while parathion is an organophosphate. What is the effect of polyploidy on the alkaloid content of solanaceous herbs? A. It increases the production of tropane alkaloids. B. It decreases the production of tropane alkaloids. C. It has no effect on alkaloid production. D. It changes the type of alkaloids produced. The correct answer is A. polyploidy, an increase in chromosome sets, has been observed to enhance the production of tropane alkaloids in plants belonging to the Solanaceous family. Which environmental factor has a negative impact on the alkaloid content of Aconitum napellus? A. High altitude. B. Low altitude. C. High rainfall. D. Low rainfall. The correct answer is A. The potency of Aconitum napellus, known for its aconitin content, decreases when grown at higher altitudes. Which plant species ceases to produce gum when grown in northern Mediterranean regions? A. Papaver somniferum. B. Astragalus gummifer. C. Digitalis purpurea. D. Encaria gambir. The correct answer is B. Astragalus species, the source of tragacanth gum, are sensitive to climate and lose their gum-producing ability when moved to northern Mediterranean areas. What is the scientific name of quince seed? A. Cydonia oblonga. B. Cydonia vulgaris. C. Pyrus cydonia. D. Malus domestica. The correct answer is B. The quince seed, used for its mucilage content, comes from the plant Cydonia vulgaris. What is the primary chemical component of guar gum? A. Galactomannan. B. Glucomannan. C. Arabinoxylin. D. Xyloglucan. The correct answer is A. Guar gum, derived from Siamopsis tetragonolobus, is composed primarily of galactomannan, a polysaccharide with gelling and thickening properties. What is the common name for Rhamnus porcinus? A. Senna. B. Rhubarb. C. Cascara sagrada. D. Aloe. The correct answer is C. Cascara sagrada is the common name for Rhamnus porcinus, known for its laxative properties due to the presence of anthraquinone glycosides. Which of these is a synthetic analog of bis-hydroxycamarin used as an anticoagulant? A. Warfarin. B. Heparin. C. Aspirin. D. Streptokinase. The correct answer is A. Warfarin is a synthetic derivative of bis-hydroxycamarin, used to prevent blood clot formation. Heparin and streptokinase are also anticoagulants, but not synthetic analogues of bis-hydroxycamarin, while aspirin is an antiplatelet drug. What is the scientific name for Spanish flies? A. Mylabrus phalerata. B. Cantharides vesicatoria. C. Litter vesicatoria. D. Meloproscarabes. The correct answer is C. Spanish flies, also known as Cantharides, are scientifically classified as litter vesicatoria. What happens to the tannic acid content of galls when the insect emerges? A. It increases. B. It decreases. C. It remains the same. D. It converts to gallic acid. The correct answer is B. When the insect exits the gall, an opening is created, exposing the tannic acid to air and moisture. This leads to oxidation and a decrease in the concentration of tannic acid, resulting in the formation of white galls. What is the primary constituent of castor oil? A. Triresinoline. B. Oleic acid. C. Linoleic acid. D. Stearic acid. The correct answer is A. Castor oil is primarily composed of triresinoline, a triglyceride of recanoleic acid, responsible for its cathartic effect. Which structural feature makes 15-methylprostaglandin F2 resistant to metabolic inactivation? A. Addition of a methyl group at position 15. B. Removal of the hydroxyl group at position 15. C. Addition of a double bond at position 15. D. Esterification of the carboxyl group. The correct answer is A. The presence of the methyl group at position 15 in 15-methylprostaglandin F2 prevents the oxidation of the 15-hydroxyl group, which is a common metabolic pathway for inactivation. What is the recommended storage temperature for PGE2 vaginal suppositories? A. Room temperature. B. Refrigerated at 2-8 degrees Celsius. C. Frozen below -20 degrees C. D. Protected from light. The correct answer is C. PGE2 vaginal suppositories are sensitive to temperature and should be stored frozen below -20 degrees C to maintain their stability and effectiveness. What is the primary route of administration for PGE1? A. Oral. B. Intramuscular. C. Intravenous infusion. D. Subcutaneous. The correct answer is C. PGE1 is rapidly metabolized in the lungs. Therefore, it is administered via continuous intravenous infusion to maintain a steady therapeutic level. What is the traditional method of extracting volatile oils from flower petals called? A. Distillation. B. Enfleurage. C. Maceration. D. Solvent extraction. The correct answer is B. Enfleurage is a traditional technique where flower petals are laid onto fat, allowing the fragrance compounds to diffuse into the fat, which is then extracted. What is the primary chemical constituent of peppermint oil? A. Menthol. B. Eucalyptol. C. Camphor. D. Thymol. The correct answer is A. Menthol is the key component responsible for the characteristic cooling sensation and flavor of peppermint oil. Which biosynthetic pathway is involved in the formation of menthol in peppermint? A. Shikimic acid pathway. B. Mevalonic acid pathway. C. Malonic acid pathway. D. Polyketide pathway. The correct answer is B. Menthol, a monoterpene, is synthesized in peppermint through the mevalonic acid pathway, which is responsible for the formation of terpenes and steroids. Why are peppermint oils obtained from plants with a high proportion of young tissue considered inferior? A. They have a higher concentration of menthone. B. They have a lower concentration of menthol. C. They have a higher concentration of menthol acetate. D. They have a lower concentration of pulgon. The correct answer is B. The biosynthesis of menthol in peppermint occurs sequentially, with pulgon and menthophane being predominant in young tissues. As the plant matures, menthone forms and then converts to menthol. Therefore, younger tissues have a lower menthol content. What is the primary source of natural camphor? A. Cinnamomum camphora. B. Mentha piperita. C. Carum cavi. D. Syzygium aromaticum. The correct answer is A. Natural camphor is obtained from the wood of Cinnamomum camphora, a tree native to Asia. What is the main advantage of extracting essential oils using solvents compared to distillation? A. Higher yield of oil. B. Lower cost of production. C. Extraction at lower temperatures. D. Better preservation of volatile components. The correct answer is C. Solvent extraction allows for the extraction of delicate volatile oils at lower temperatures, preserving their aroma and preventing degradation that may occur with high heat distillation. What is the primary use of clove oil in dentistry? A. As an analgesic. B. As an antiseptic. C. As a tooth whitener. D. As a fluoride supplement. The correct answer is A. Clove oil, due to the presence of eugenol, has been traditionally used in dentistry for its analgesic properties to relieve toothache. What is the main psychoactive constituent of kava? A. Cavalactones. B. Caffeine. C. nicotine. D. Theobromine. The correct answer is A. Kava's psychoactive effects are attributed to the presence of kavalactones, a group of compounds with sedative, anxiolytic, and muscle relaxant properties. Which type of resin is balsam of Peru? A. Oleoresin. B. Gum resin. C. Balsam. D. Oleogum resin. The correct answer is C. Balsam of Peru, derived from Myraxylon balsamum, is classified as a balsam due to its high content of benzoic and cinnamic acids. What is the precursor molecule for the biosynthesis of cholesterol, steroids, and terpenes? A. Glucose. B. Acetyl-CoA. C. Pyruvate. D. Glycerol. The correct answer is B. Acetyl-CoA is the starting molecule for the mevalonate pathway, which leads to the synthesis of cholesterol, steroids, and various terpenes. What is the key structural difference between cardinalides and bufadinalides? A. The type of sugar moiety attached. B. The number of carbon atoms in the steroid nucleus. C. The presence of a hydroxyl group at position 14. D. The type of lactone ring attached to the steroid nucleus. The correct answer is D. Cardinalides possess a 5-membered unsaturated lactone ring, while bufadinalides have a 6-membered doubly unsaturated lactone ring attached to the steroid nucleus. What is the primary mechanism of action of cardiac glycosides? A. Inhibition of the sodium-potassium pump. B. Activation of beta-adrenergic receptors. C. Blocking calcium channels. D. Inhibition of angiotensin-converting enzyme. The correct answer is A. Cardiac glycosides exert their therapeutic effect by inhibiting the sodium-potassium pump in heart muscle cells, leading to increased intracellular calcium and enhanced contractility. What is the recommended storage condition for dried digitalis leaves? A. Room temperature in airtight containers. B. Refrigerated at 2-8 degrees Celsius. C. Frozen below -20 degrees C. D. Exposed to sunlight. The correct answer is A. Dried digitalis leaves should be stored in airtight containers at room temperature to prevent moisture absorption and degradation of the active constituents. What is the primary use of diosgenin in the pharmaceutical industry? A. Production of anti-inflammatory drugs. B. Production of steroid hormones. C. Production of antibiotics. D. Production of anti-cancer drugs. The correct answer is B. Diosgenin, extracted from certain yam species, serves as a crucial starting material for the synthesis of various steroid hormones like progesterone and cortisone. What is the primary function of conjugated estrogens in hormone replacement therapy? A. To relieve symptoms of menopause. B. To treat infertility. C. To regulate menstrual cycles. D. To prevent osteoporosis. The correct answer is A. Conjugated estrogens are used to alleviate the symptoms associated with menopause, such as hot flashes and vaginal dryness, by supplementing declining estrogen levels. What is the major alkaloid found in Lobelia inflata? A. Lobeline. B. Nicotine. C. Atropine. D. Scopolamine. The correct answer is A. Lobeline is the principal alkaloid in Lobelia inflata, known for its respiratory stimulant properties and historical use as a smoking cessation aid. What is the primary difference in alkaloid composition between belladonna leaf and root? A. The root contains more hyoscyamine than the leaf. B. The leaf contains more atropine than the root. C. The root contains scopolamine, which is absent in the leaf. D. The leaf contains lobeline, which is absent in the root. The correct answer is C. Belladonna root contains small amounts of scopolamine, which is typically not found in the leaf. The leaf primarily contains hyoscyamine and atropine. What is the main therapeutic use of belladonna leaf extract? A. To treat diarrhea. B. To treat constipation. C. To treat hypertension. D. To treat insomnia. The correct answer is A. Belladonna leaf extract, due to its anticholinergic properties, is used to reduce gastrointestinal motility and secretions, thus helping to control diarrhea. What is the primary mechanism of action of scopolamine? A. Stimulation of cholinergic receptors. B. Inhibition of cholinergic receptors. C. Stimulation of adrenergic receptors. D. Inhibition of adrenergic receptors. The correct answer is B. Scopolamine is an anticholinergic drug, meaning it blocks the action of acetylcholine at muscarinic receptors, leading to effects like reduced smooth muscle spasms and decreased secretions. Which environmental factor is crucial for the production of quinine in cinchona trees? A. Full sunlight. B. Shade. C. High humidity. D. Dry climate. The correct answer is B. Cinchona trees produce higher amounts of quinine when grown under shade conditions. Excessive sunlight can reduce alkaloid content. Which two alkaloids are the main constituents of ipecac syrup? A. Emmetine and cephaline. B. Morphine and codeine. C. Quinine and quinidine. D. Atropine and scopolamine. The correct answer is A. Ipecac syrup, an emetic, primarily contains emmetine and cephaline, alkaloids that induce vomiting by irritating the gastric mucosa. What is the primary method of harvesting latex from opium poppy capsules? A. Crushing the entire capsule. B. Making incisions on the capsule. C. Collecting the sap from the stem. D. Extracting the oil from the seeds. The correct answer is B. Opium latex is obtained by making shallow incisions on the unripe poppy capsules, allowing the milky latex to ooze out and be collected. Which alkaloid is responsible for the majority of the analgesic effect of opium? A. Morphine. B. Codeine. C. Noscapine. D. Papain. The correct answer is A. Morphine is the primary alkaloid in opium responsible for its potent pain-relieving effects. Codeine, noscapine, and papain are also present but have weaker analgesic properties. What is the primary therapeutic use of Rauwolfia serpentina? A. To treat malaria. B. To treat hypertension. C. To treat diabetes. D. To treat asthma. The correct answer is B. Rauwolfia serpentina, specifically its alkaloid reserpine, is known for its antihypertensive properties, used to lower blood pressure. What is the primary source of vincristine and vinblastine, alkaloids used in cancer treatment? A. Taxus brevifolia. B. Catharanthus rosas. C. Digitalis purpurea. D. Papaver somniferum. The correct answer is B. Catharanthus rosas, also known as Madagascar periwinkle, is the source of the potent anti-cancer alkaloids vincristine and vinblastine. What is the primary mechanism of action of ergot alkaloids, like ergonovine? A. Relaxation of smooth muscles. B. Stimulation of smooth muscles. C. Inhibition of acetylcholine release. D. Stimulation of dopamine release. The correct answer is B. Ergot alkaloids, including ergonovine, primarily act as vasoconstrictors by stimulating smooth muscles, particularly in blood vessels. This property is utilized to control postpartum bleeding. Which of the following is a pathological resin? A. Asafoetida. B. Colophony. C. Benzoin. D. Jalap. The correct answer is C. Pathological resins are formed when a plant is injured, such as benzoin and balsam of tolu. Which chemical constituent is responsible for the adhesive nature of gelatin? A. Chondrine. B. Collagen. C. Gluten. D. Trypsin. The correct answer is gluten. Gelatin's adhesive property is attributed to the presence of gluten. Which of the following plant families is not known for containing drugs with tropane alkaloids? A. Solanaceae. B. Rubiaceae. C. Convolvulaceae. D. Erythroxylaceae. The correct answer is C. Tropane alkaloids are commonly found in plants belonging to the Solanaceae family, like Datura, belladonna. While Rubiaceae contains quinine, Erythroxylaceae contains cocaine, Convolvulaceae is not associated with tropane alkaloids. Which indigenous Indian system of medicine emphasizes the balance between humor for treatment? A. Siddha. B. Unani. C. Ayurveda. D. Homeopathy. The correct answer is B. Unani medicine, rooted in Greek origin, focuses on balancing humors in the body to treat diseases. What is the primary chemical constituent group found in senna, rhubarb, cascara, and aloe? A. Anthraquinone glycosides. B. Alkaloids. C. Tannins. D. Volatile oils. The correct answer is A. The Bontrager's test is used to identify anthraquinone glycosides, which are found in senna, rhubarb, cascara, and aloe. Which microscopic feature is used to differentiate maize starch from potato starch? A. Hilum shape. B. Size of starch grains. C. Presence of striations. D. All of the above. The correct answer is D. All the listed microscopic characteristics help distinguish between maize starch and potato starch. What is the primary active constituent in digitalis? A. Digitoxin. B. Atropine. C. Eugenol. D. Curcumin. The correct answer is A. Digitoxin is the key active constituent responsible for the cardiac action of digitalis. According to the principles of Ayurveda, what are the causative factors of diseases? A. Intellectual blasphemy. B. Unwholesome sensory experiences. C. Seasonal changes. D. All of the above. The correct answer is D. Ayurveda attributes diseases to intellectual blasphemy, unhealthy sensory engagement, and seasonal variations. Which plant-derived compound is commonly used to lower blood cholesterol levels? A. Taxol. B. Podophyllitoxin. C. Gugulipid. D. Artemisinin. The correct answer is C. Gugulipid, obtained from Commiphora mucul, is known for its cholesterol-lowering properties. What type of compound is artemisinin, known for its effectiveness against malaria? A. Alkaloid. B. Terpene. C. Flavonoid. D. Glycoside. The correct answer is B. Artemisinin, extracted from Artemisia annua, is classified as a sesquiterpene lactone, falling under the terpene category. What type of glycosides are typically identified using the Bontrager's test? A. Cyanogenic glycosides. B. Anthraquinone glycosides. C. Cardiac glycosides. D. Saponin glycosides. The correct answer is B. The Bontrager's test is a specific chemical test used for the detection of anthraquinone glycosides in plant materials. What is the chemical nature of the compound, curcumin? A. Alkaloid. B. Flavonoid. C. Terpenoid. D. Carbohydrate. The correct answer is B. Curcumin belongs to the class of chemical compounds known as flavonoids. What is the primary medicinal use of the drug, senna? A. Analgesic. B. Cardiotonic. C. Purgative. D. Expectorant. The correct answer is C. Senna is primarily used as a purgative, a substance that induces bowel movements. What is the main chemical constituent found in the drug, digitalis? A. Atropine. B. Digitoxin. C. Eugenol. D. Curcumin. The correct answer is B. The primary active constituent in the drug, digitalis, is digitoxin, a cardiac glycoside. What family of plants are known to contain tropane alkaloids? A. Rubiaceae. B. Solanaceae. C. Purpuraceae. D. Loganiaceae. The correct answer is B. Plants belonging to the Solanaceae family are characteristically known to contain tropane alkaloids. What chemical class of compounds does diosgenin belong to? A. Alkaloids. B. Saponins. C. Tannins. D. Volatile oils. The correct answer is B. Diosgenin is classified as a saponin, a type of glycoside. Which type of glycosides are known to exhibit cardiotonic properties? A. Cyanogenic glycosides. B. Anthraquinone glycosides. C. Cardiac glycosides. D. Saponin glycosides. The correct answer is C. Cardiac glycosides are a group of glycosides that have a specific stimulatory effect on the heart muscle. What is the primary use of drugs containing phenolic esters in volatile oils? A. Anti-inflammatory. B. Antibacterial. C. Analgesic. D. Antifungal. The correct answer is B. Volatile oils containing phenolic esters are often used for their antibacterial properties. Which chemical constituent is responsible for the characteristic aroma of drugs like clove and cardamom? A. Eugenol. B. Atropine. C. Morphine. D. Quinine. The correct answer is A. Eugenol is a phenolic compound that contributes to the distinctive aroma of certain drugs, including clove and cardamom. What chemical test is used to detect the presence of anthraquinone glycosides in senna, rhubarb, cascara, and aloe? A. Vitali-Morin reaction. B. Bontrager's test. C. Keller-Kiliani test. D. Mayer's test. The correct answer is B. The Bontrager's test is specifically employed to identify anthraquinone glycosides, which are present in drugs like senna, rhubarb, cascara, and aloe.